I tell you what I'm thinking. Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Spaceship. But I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking, you know, we've got at the moment our propulsion for our spaceship will be coming from the back here in the center. I'm thinking about swapping them to these two instead of the center. I think that might look better. I think that might be a little bit cooler. So let's just have a look. If we fill these in with the red blocks, we're going to be working on the body today, the belly of the body mostly. It shouldn't be that hard. The way that I've got it planned shouldn't cause us too many problems. At least in my head, that's how it's going. In my head, it's going absolutely swimmingly, super easy. When it actually comes to placing them down, it might get a little bit complicated. It'd be so much easier if we only built half of the ship, because the most difficult part of building something is making it symmetrical on either side. So just build half of something. It makes it a lot easier. See, that looks pretty sick. Now, do we want all three of them, or do we just want those two? Three of them does look pretty cool. I don't know if I like the white around it, though. I don't know if I like that anymore. I think I'd prefer it with the grey surrounding it instead. I like the glowstone. I think this is meant to be... it's glowstone, isn't it? I think I like it, but not around here. I like the block, but just not around the engines. I think I prefer it like that. Yeah, I tell you what, I think 3 does look super cool. So we have, like, the main one for getting us to light speed, but then the other 2 on the side are just for combat and maneuverability and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty sick. So let's start off with the base. That's the main goal of today, is to get a little bit more of this belly in, and it shouldn't really be that hard. I think the first thing is to realign this bow that we've got in the bottom here, and build it back up. Now, it shouldn't be that hard. In fact, I think that's the way that we're going to do it. Maybe take that one away, take that one away. I think that's probably our new belly shape. So we'll match this on the other side here. 1, 2, 3, I think it is. I can't see, it's too dark. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, and then 2 single ones. Easy. 2. And then 1, 2, and then 1, and this, oh yeah, duh, like that. Perfect. Okay, I'm fine. So now we've got this in. It's a simple matter of pretty much keeping this base width, this belly width, all the way down the ship. It might get a little bit thinner as it gets to the thin part of the ship and then widen up again. But most of it is going to keep the same, maybe even get a little bit wider. So we can definitely start off with splashing ourselves and then just widening this to the width that we've already got, which is to there. And this is just doing this is going to do literally 40% of the belly as far as area is concerned, maybe 30%, something like that. So like there, do the same on this side, and then we can trim some out and add some to it once we sort of back off and see if we like the shape of it. But this is definitely the easiest way to do the bow of the ship. Bow of the ship. It is a ship, a spaceship. It's the same as doing a normal boat, water ship. You always sort of want to start off in this sort of way. It just makes things easier later on. Okay, so we've got that in. As we can see, it starts to get thinner here. So what we can do is, I think I'm going to keep it at the same width at this section. And the same width here. Oop. Take those away. Same width there and there. In fact, because of those ones... Okay, that's where it gets wider. Let's do the wider bit first then. We're going to drag this back. I'm going to change the belly of this shape again. Maybe to there. And let's mirror that on this side. So it's down here. Change that shape just slightly, just tweaking it to what we need it to be. And to there. And then I think this is a pretty wide section of the ship. So I think we can get away with adding that one. And this one. And those 5. That's what we're going to try. We're going to try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because as it gets wider here, the belly is going to be... we want to try and keep it the same distance from this edge to the belly. And seeing as it gets wider, we need to make the belly wider. And we can always change the shape of the belly if it ends up looking a little bit too flat at the bottom here. At the moment, it's not looking too bad. It's a little bit straight, a little bit, you know, leveled. But that's an easy fix with, like, let's take out those. I think even a little bit more. Like that. And replace those down here. And then do the same here with something like that. See how that gives us a little bit more of a rounder look? I think I took too many away. I know it's a little bit dark, but yeah, see that looks a little bit more belly-ish. There's one here somewhere. This is really dark. Have I got a glowstone that I can just light up with? I'm fine. I'm alive. There we go. I'll just use these blocks. Whew. So we take these ones and these ones. The reason why I'm cutting a hole instead of just placing them directly on top is because that gives us more room on the inside. If we left those blocks there and then we put these blocks directly underneath it, we wouldn't know what ones we can take away when it then comes to doing the interior. But as you can see, that sort of rounds that front off a little bit more. So for the back, this is where it starts going thinner. In fact, it gets much thinner. Our plan originally was to get it down to 2 blocks, which I think is still pretty reasonable. So let's fill this up with 2 blocks wide. There. And here. This potion seems to be lasting forever. I might have got a good splash or something. Okay. At the moment, it's about this thickness. So we only need to come down 1 block if we keep it there. However, I think I'm going to extend this out. And then extend this out to maybe there. And extend that out like that. I think that's going to be the shape for this section of the belly. And then the back we'll worry about later on. I'm more concerned about getting this front somewhat figured out. So we can now shape this a little bit. Take those out. And that's the shape that we're going to go for. I got a huge smile on my face. Honestly, I'm really pleased. The reason why is I'm pleased with how it's turning out and how it's looking. At the moment, it looks almost, because we've got more body coming, it looks like the ship's been in a battle and is actually sort of war wounded, you know, really heavily damaged, and it's crashing down with loads of holes in it. Obviously, we don't want it like that. We want this to be a successful fighting ship, not one that's crashing. So, now our next step, to keep things really, really simple and easy to copy if you guys want to build this at home, we're going to go around the next level boop, with that. And like this. Because these blocks are going to be here anyway, so we might as well do them now. Now, I think the next one is we're going to follow this one around. Like this. See, I'm keeping it super, super simple. It's really not although at the end of it, once you've finished, it looks like a totally complicated shape that makes no sense. When you build it step by step, layer by layer, it really makes a lot of sense. Let's have that there. That one can fill in there. And that one can fill in there. And basically, we just need to follow the contour of this. So here, I'm going to fill in just a 4 blocks, I think would be good here. 4 blocks like that. We might as well start here now and drag this around the edge. And yeah, there looks about right. That seems to be about the right height. Oops. No! Stop it. Like that. Is that right? How come that one... Oh, hold on. Hold on. How come this one has a little section on the side? Oh, yeah, because I just haven't done it on the other one. It's fine. It's fine. So I'm going to add 4 on here. Or 5, is it? Yeah, 5, sorry. And we want this one to join up to there. And this one to join up to there. And I think I'm going to add 3 blocks to there to make that transition nice and smooth. See, there's only this tiny little 2 blocks. We've got 2 layers left. Now there is some redstone directly in the way here. We can change the color. That's no problem. In fact, this bow is still wrong, isn't it? This bow shape is still wrong. We're still too far out. It should be down here. Whoops. Oh no. Okay, it was just redstone. It's fine. I'm glad I used a darker color to put the redstone on, because I would have broken this many more times if it was the same color as everything else. I think that is now a better curve. There and there and there. Perfect. Okay, so this redstone, this is going to be tricky. There's no repeaters or anything on it, so we know whenever we replace it, we just need to put redstone back on top of it. But this shouldn't be too hard. If we start from back here, no, let's keep it from the bottom. No, let's go to the top now. So we shall run our normal pattern of just sort of copying the flow to here, and do the same on this side. Do I want to put in a slab? No, I don't. Nope. That. And then here, take that one away, put redstone back on there. Perfect. And then we can join that up to... Yeah, I think we're going to join that up to there. And join that up to there. There will be some final tweaks, because at the moment, as you can see, where we've got this bow here, where we've got the line of that we're trying to follow, everything is very straight. It ends there. It ends there. It's going to end on there. Can you see? It's hard to describe what exactly I mean, but it will slightly get changed as we go. So the last layer now is just filling in what we don't have. It's as simple as that. So there. This redstone isn't going to affect us anymore. Oops. It can stay where it is. And that one. So that was that one. And then fill those in like this. How easy did you guys think it was to build a spaceship? I bet you thought it was going to be so complicated to do a belly of a ship that you can see. When you're doing a boat in the water, you don't really concentrate that hard on it, because you never really see. You never go under the water specifically to look at the bottom of the boat. But on a spaceship, when you're going to look at it from underneath and everything, you sort of need to think about that a little bit more. Now it's looking totally sick. A totally sick line here. But we're going to add 3 there. 2 there. And I think that's going to be a good... It just gets rid of that straight curve that we had. In fact, I think that's a little bit too much. I think that's better. So, hard now to match this up. We had that one. And that one. I think that's how it was. 3 and 2, right? Yeah, 3 and 2. Okay, beautiful. How are we doing for time? We're doing fine for time. I reckon we can fill in this part as well. This part of the section, and get sort of the first third complete. So we're going to keep with the same sort of plan of what we were doing before. So we're going to start at the bottom here and run this around the side. I am doing this symmetrically as we go. because it's not taking long. If it takes a long time to do, I'll cut it out. But seeing as though we're just doing one layer at a time, it really isn't that hard. So we're going to add that one and that one. How easy is that? There and there. Beautiful. I mean, look at the shape that we're getting here. And now, this is really, really simple. We're not going to keep it like this, but because it's a straight line, we can pretty much join these directly up to each other. See how see how that works? It's joining dead up to each other. Now, we might keep it like that if we like it, but once we back off, there might be some changes that we might want to do. We might want to make it a little bit rounder in some sections, a little bit wider in some sections. So like that. Like this. Like this. Now, how does that look? If I back off, that actually looks fine. That actually looks fine. I tell you what, this block right there underneath my cursor, that should be brought back a little bit. So we're going to take away 3 blocks and fill those 3 blocks in underneath. We should easily be able to spot it on this side. Yeah, I think it's this. Was it this one? I think there's a few blocks that we're going to have to change. I think it's that one that I changed before. Yeah, and then I'm going to bring this one back by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's this one. 3, 4, 5. I think I've got the right one. We should be able to see a little bit easier if I go down underneath it. Yeah. Yeah, we're symmetrical. So, this one right here gets swapped for that one. We should be able to see that on this side there was like a 4 area, that one. And I think that's good. I think that's symmetrical. I can't see any differences there. It's a little bit hard to see because of the lighting. Let's put some symmetrical lights on. I think it's perfect. Yep, I think it's perfect. I tell you what, lights underneath it is going to be a must. I really like how that looks. We'll do it with glowstone, though, because it's very blank now underneath. It's very grey, but as I said, we can swap that out. In fact, we might swap that out now. We can stick in this grey block straight along here. And then this one fills in those 3. Simple as that. And on this side, fill those in. Ooh, that was messy. There and here. Beautiful. And there's the front third of the ship is now complete. We can sort of start to see how it's going to look. That looks totally awesome. That looks totally awesome, right? Oh, dude. And then with the weapons that come out, let's have a look at that now that we've got the belly in. Ah, sweet. That's so cool. Okay, I love it, I love it, I love it. So, let's think about some lights underneath here. We've got a few to choose from. Prismarine, I don't really like. Glowstone, certainly. I really like the glowstone. It actually gives off light as well. The beacons, what does the beacon look like from underneath? Looks pretty cool. In fact, it has a little bit of glass around the side. I'm not sure how much I like that. I think I'm going to prefer the... oh, I got a block of iron, not glowstone. They're very, very similar. Glowstone, there we go. So I think we probably want to go with some strips, if I'm not wrong. Some strip lights, maybe starting on this one. And we're going to drop them down. So we're going to go like that. Maybe, oh, but maybe to there. And then do the same here. So it starts on this level. 1, 2, 3. I think it goes, at a guess, to there. Oh no, it goes a little bit further. One more. No, I think I like it how I done it on this side. Where's my grey again? Not silver. I've got a huge feeling that last episode I've been using silverfish. I've got a huge feeling. In fact, I got a feeling that I might have this episode. I don't know if it... No, yeah. We done it on the castle, didn't we? If I break some, we should be able to tell. Nope, I think I'm safe. I think in those blocks that I broke, we would have had at least one silverfish come out. Okay, that looks totally awesome. And then maybe one that starts about here, running down the middle. Oh, no, with glowstone. So there. And then this runs a little bit longer than the other ones that we've got. Yeah, to about there. That looks totally awesome, right? From underneath. Yes. Definitely needs more detail underneath here. More colour, more... well, not necessarily colour, but just more little detail parts. Maybe some lapis running down either side of the lights. Not there. No, that doesn't work, does it? Maybe running down either side of this centre one would work okay. And then down this side. And I might even extend these further along the back of the lights. Like beyond the light. Like that. And then... maybe like that with another block in the middle here. Like something... aha! Yeah, that works. I like that. That looks pretty sick. Yeah, just adds that a little bit more detail on the bottom. Still, I think it's a little bit blank. I don't think there's quite enough here underneath. But we'll figure out when we go through. We might go, that would look sick underneath, or that would look good. But at the moment, there's a little bit too many blocks for us to really choose from. I think we sort of need to narrow down our search a little bit. But that's looking totally awesome. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!